Hey, you guys. All right, this is take 2 because I got interrupted, but we're going to continue to talk. Well, we're not going to continue because y'all didn't know what I said before, but we're going to talk because I wanted to talk to you guys. We're going to walk and talk because I wanted to talk to you guys about trusting people, right? Hearing what people have to say and then trusting them. Whether or not you're going to trust them, whether or not you're going to listen to them, whether or not you're going to take them at face value, or whether or not you give them time to prove themselves about who they are, right? That's what I was talking to you guys about. And then, because y'all know I don't edit these particular segments, right? As soon as I came up on this hill right here that I'm on, the leasing office people rolled past in their nice new decked out golf cart with the rims on it. One day I'll get a picture of it for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. But they rolled past with the nice new decked out golf cart and whatnot. And I was just thinking about how my vent registers still haven't been put on in my apartment. And my son's screens have holes in them because they cut holes in them for the portable AC units that we were using while we didn't have any AC, that ended up not even working because the breaker kept getting tripped. And also how the patio outside, our back patio, where we're supposed to be able to enjoy, has glass on the ground, and there's literally an open hole where they had to repair the, AC unit, okay? And that still hasn't gotten fixed. So when I was talking to you guys about trusting people and whether or not you give people time to show you who they really are, or whether or not you trust them or, believe what they say off face value, when I was talking to you guys about that, they rolled by. And, it's kind of funny because I feel like sometimes when people see me filming and they see me on camera, they're not sure exactly what I'm doing. And for them, it was very hilarious because it brought up the coincidental, non-coincidental situation that a lot of people have where they want to move into a new apartment or they want to find a place, and that place is advertised in a certain way online and there's certain pictures that they want to show. But then when you actually live there, after they've gotten you in and they're all nice to you and smiles and beautiful energy and positivity, then they get you in and they're like, basically, F you. Okay? I don't care if anything is messed up. I don't care if you need help fixing things. I don't care if things aren't the way we promised. You're in here now. You've signed the contract. And basically, your bitch is going to deal with it. Okay? It was very funny and ironic that they rolled by while I'm talking specifically about trusting people. And these videos are often very ironic, you guys. And I find it ironic because a lot of times what I'm talking about literally can happen, or something similar or kind of weird connected to the video happens. But I digress. What I wanted to say to you guys while I'm so winded and out of breath, it's hot, first of all. So coming to you live from the sun. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can continue to catch the vibe. I might do that again later in the sun because I like when the sun beats down. But sometimes, you guys, you'll have to be careful about trusting people right off the bat. And I don't know who this video is going to attract or who may find this video, but you really have to be careful about trusting people right off the bat and like listening to what people have to say and believing what they say to be true right off the bat. Because there's something that we're beginning to realize as people. I was talking earlier when I first started to film about the United States and the fact that we're about to have an election, right? And I know the United States, everything doesn't revolve around the United States, but we are about to have an election here. And a lot of people are being convinced which side they're going to go to or agree with or vote for. And that's a prime example of people using propaganda and rhetorical tactics. Ooh, is that a bee? Ooh, it is a bee. Shit, shit, shit. It was really on me, y'all. But that's a good example. Y'all stop laughing in the comments. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm just playing. Don't. You can laugh. But that's a good example of people trying to like convince you of something that may not necessarily be in your best interest, but that, you know, they want you to act upon for their own best interest. I just want you guys to know, be very careful who you trust and how easily you trust them. Give people and situations time before you put all of your eggs into that basket. Let people show you and prove to you that they actually have your best interest at heart, because a lot of times, especially in this day and age, a lot of people want you to do whatever they want you to do. They want to get you to basically agree with them or move with them or take action on their behalf or because of whatever they're, you know, pushing or selling. But whatever that is may not actually benefit you in the long run. Whatever that is may have a negative effect on your outcome in the long run. And it's similar to like in relationships, when you meet people out places and they flirt with you or talk to you. Oh, I thought the bee was still there, y'all. I felt tickles on my arm. They may flirt with you or talk to you, and they may, you know, paint this picture of who they are. They may even paint a picture of their intentions with you. But when you get into it, you start to see what their true intentions are. You start to see what they really want from you. And sometimes we realize it when it's too late. Sometimes we realize it after we've already been hurt or put in a place of pain because we were optimistic about the future, or we were not easily swayed, but we were supportive of whatever that person's projected intentions were. And then we end up getting hurt in the situation in ways that, you know, could have possibly been avoided if we had just given the situation time to evolve. And that's what I want you guys to think about during this conversation, because I think a lot of us are starting to realize through different situations going on in our communities and in our personal relationships and maybe professional relationships, and also our relationships with people who we look up to. We're starting to realize that everyone is not necessarily to be trusted. Everyone is not necessarily on our team. Everyone does not necessarily have our back. And it's not bad, because we all have certain desires and intentions that we act upon and we want to come to fruition, but it's about the way you do it. And a lot of times what I think a lot of people fail to realize, and what we're not really taught a lot of times, is that time is the answer to everything, okay? Time is often the answer to everything, because with time, every situation that you deal with becomes more clear. With time, we often have a lot more clarity, okay? I'm sweating, y'all. Whew, it's hot. But that is true. Time brings us a lot more clarity in situations. If someone is wearing a mask, or if someone is not being authentic or real with you, if they're being dishonest, you will see with time what that person's true intentions are. Because when people wear masks, there's only so long that they can keep that mask on. There's only so long before the makeup, starts to slip. And a lot of times you will see, if you continue to keep your boundaries up and you continue to do what it is that you've been guided to do to protect yourself, you will see that when that mask slips, other people or other situations or whoever these people are who are trying to convince you of something that may be coming out now as to not be true, begin to be frustrated, right? And then you continue to keep the boundary up, and then there's like anger, and then you continue to keep the boundary up, and then there's reality, which then shows you who that person is. They get frustrated, they try to continue to keep the mask up and maybe wait it out to see if you're gonna budge, and then they find out that you don't, and they're angered by that. And then, once they find out that they've been exposed or discovered in whatever falsities that they've been trying to get you to believe, then they show who they truly are. I've had to learn this the hard way in a lot of relationships. I've had to learn this the hard way when it comes to places to live, okay? And I've had to learn this the hard way in work and friendships and anything that could be remotely related to my life, okay? You learn it in different aspects. But in a lot of the aspects that I've found, and what I've learned kind of from when I was young, is that you have to give people time. You have to give situations time. I want you guys to take from this the advice or the knowledge that I've learned when it comes to believing people in situations, believing what they show you, believing who they are when they show you who they really are. We've talked about that, but I want you to take this wisdom from this message, that even if someone tries to get you to believe their personality or believe who it is that they are or believe what their intentions are, time will tell their motives every single time. And if you are patient enough, and if you can be calm enough to keep your composure in a situation and not allow people to try to persuade you or convince you of something that you don't necessarily believe wholeheartedly in your heart, or that you don't necessarily want to stand by 100% of the time in your heart, if you can keep that composure, you can protect yourself from a lot of situations where people intend on doing you harm or mean you some type of harm, okay? So I hope that helped you guys. As always, be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Love you guys. I really appreciate the support that y'all are giving me on the channel. I'm watching out for that bee. Jesus Christ. Look at that. My eyebrow is dripping off, y'all. Stop the madness. But I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Bye.